goes to 3. Ready? Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah.
All right. What we're applying in the song "All of Me" is we're taking on the secondary dominants. I've written out here all of the chords in the G major scale, which is the key that Willie does this tune in. We're doing Willie's version, right?
Exactly.
Now, 2, 3, and 6 are minor. We look over here. The second chord of the verse is a B7. The only note that's different in the B7 is the note D sharp. So when I play this key, or this change, I've got to make the D sharp.
All right.
So that's got to be added into the G scale. It's actually also in the melody. That's why they use it. When they wrote this tune, they could have wrote the tune like this. They could have wrote it with a D natural. I just played it with a D natural, and you didn't even notice it. I watch. It's written,
and that makes the B chord from a minor to a major. Yes. That D sharp, right?
Yes.
That's the major third.
That's correct. You're changing that note is the note that's making the chord that's normally diatonically minor, and it's transforming it into a secondary dominant.
All right, I get that.
Okay, and the D sharp is the only note you have to make. You don't have to go to like the E major scale, which is this is the dominant chord, because now you got 4 sharps. It doesn't work.
All right.
Now the next chord is E7, which B7 is 3/7, secondary dominant, which is 5 of 6. 6 is normally minor. Once again, it's been changed to a dominant 7th chord.
Right.
The only different note is G sharp. You got to make a G sharp here.
All right, because I would turn the E minor into an E major, right?
Or, yes,
right.
Yeah, or a 7.
Or I need
right.
to E7.
Yeah. And now, in this case, the melody note here does not even use the note G sharp. Doesn't have a G sharp in it, but it doesn't matter. He probably wrote this. He could have wrote the tune like this: all of me, why not say all of me? Can't you see?
That sounds like a Beatles song then.
Exactly.
Right.
But he didn't. He wrote it all of me. It was common for these guys to change these minor chords to secondary dominants.
All right.
That was like the fad. Well, why not sing all of me? Can't you see I'm a good with that? Now here he played A what? A minor.
A minor.
He could have made that a what? 7th. Could have made this an A7 chord, but he didn't. Because he, well, no good without you. Then the melody would have been. And he wanted.
Exactly.
So that would be the A minor 7. So he's got like this: all of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my arm, you'll never lose them. You're goodbye. You'll never use. They're constantly moving back and forth between secondary dominance and the actual minor chords. That was the fad back then.
All right.
So the only notes you got to really make are the accidental notes. Okay? The C sharp, the D sharp, the G sharp.
Okay.
So if I play like this, right? Now the next one, he doesn't. See when he did this. I played a G sharp in the fill. So watch. I hit the G sharp for the E7 chord.
G sharp and E7.
I'm in the key of G.
All right.
But I made the G sharp and the G sharp here. So watch. minor, the next change in the tune. A minor is part of what scale?
A G.
So I go back to a G scale. Next chord is B7. I want to make that D sharp again. Then I'm going to what chord here?
Is it E minor?
E minor. That's in the G scale. Back to the G scale. See? Now it says to go to what?
A7.
I gotta make what note?
The C sharp.
Watch. Then I'm gonna, I go from the C sharp, I go back to C minor, right? So in all of these cases, here I had to make what note? D sharp. Here I had to make G sharp. Back to D sharp. Then I had to make C sharp. I have to make those notes.
All right.
To be playing to the chords. In my major scale.
All right,